This plant right here is a native plant to Florida. It grows everywhere. It's a little late in the season, but you'll know it by these beautiful blue flowers. And they're really good. Well, they're purple flowers. I'm colorblind. Anyway, how you crop this is you cut it down here on the stem. You just clean it back like this right here. Now this plant is very nutritious. No pesticides, no GMOs, no fertilizer. This is truly organic because I don't fertilize my grass because it makes it grow faster. I don't understand that. But anyway, you know, having to cut grass all the time. But this, and all you do is once you cut it in pieces about this long. Kind of looks like asparagus. It tastes like asparagus, has the same texture as asparagus, but it's way more nutritious for you. Like I said, it's not been tampered with no weird science stuff that they do. They're doing all this food that's killing us. This is really the healthiest way you can go. In a grid down situation, or if you just don't have money to spend on food. I don't have a lot of money. I work as a bouncer. It don't pay a whole lot. I enjoy my job. So anyway, again, I'll cut another one. Just cut it. Cut that back. And obviously, you know, the tenderer the better. Young and tender is always better. That's with any plant. And I just cut it up like this right here. Even kind of sort of looks like asparagus. This is going to be my supper, so I'm going to get enough. I eat a lot. When I see people throwing away food, I get quite upset because there's a lot of hungry people in this world, and there's no sense in throwing away and wasting food. And again, just cut it up asparagus size. Now, normally I would cook it in butter, but I don't have no butter, so I'm going to cook it with water. It's still good. Let me get one more. Now, this plant grows a lot on the side of the road, but unless you're in a true survival situation, I wouldn't eat plants growing right off the side of the road. There's just too much contamination, too much water runoff from the road and oil, and it's just not healthy. So there you go right there. You know, and normally I cook way more, but I'm just doing this to show you. And again, you know, I'm gonna walk over here and let me show you the plant before it's been cropped. It's kind of late in the season, but if you look, there's a whole lot of food right there. There's no sense in going hungry if you know how to survive in your environment. And yeah, it's great to be able to afford steak and all, but I can't afford that kind of stuff. So, as one famous guy says, and Green Dean, eat the weeds. really knows his stuff. Now, I will tell you this, and this is very important. You really need to study and know what you're eating. Because if you eat the wrong plant, well, all plants are edible one time. But if you eat the wrong plant, you can die. So, you really need to study. But this plant is just really hard to misidentify it. It grows everywhere. My camera person here is worried about a horn beeping instead of helping me with my video. But she's so cute, I can't get mad at her. Because I got a beautiful wife. But anyway, I wasn't going to crop this much, so I'm trying to make this quickly. I'm hungry. So, I like to eat. Don't call some more rednecks like me. We like to eat. Alright, now after you crop it, peel it back. Take it out right up. Look at all that. Now come over here. I got the water going. So, you just put this in the water. Now, if you watch any of my videos, I'm putting salt on my food. And honestly, you should have salt put back. Because, say, grid down, an EMP, or a solar flare, or a hurricane, there's no electricity. This salt will help preserve your meat and make it last longer before it goes bad. I'm going to put my salt in there like that right there. Yeah, I eat too much salt. Now, you can eat it just like that. Like I said, and if you're lucky to have butter, that's great. I don't have no butter. But I do got water, because I know how to filter water. That's filtered water that I got from a pond. Because I don't have no running water out here. Nor do I need it. You know, a lot of people don't realize what they think is necessities is a luxury. You know, 200 years ago, the best kings and queens in the world didn't have running water. So actually, you can be poor and you're still living better than the kings and queens back in the day. So, I'm going to let this here cook. Now, to add extra flavor to it and extra nutrition, I'm going to add I'm going to add a couple plants to this. And I don't know the name of all these plants because I'm a botanist. And I just can't remember all these names. But I do know what you can eat and what you can't eat. So I'm going to go and crop 2 more plants to put in here just to flavor it up. So if my lovely camera woman, my beautiful wife, can come with me. Now this stuff that I show you to eat, it grows everywhere. I don't show you the stuff that's hard to find. You know, but while everybody else is starving to death because there's no food at Walmart or wherever you get your food, just look around you. Look at this stuff, man. That's a lot of food right there. Now, I'm going to come over here so it's easier to identify this plant. If you watch my other videos, you see me. Now, this is, I use it for a pepper substitute. It literally tastes just like pepper you buy in a store. So, you know, I'm going to skim me some of that back. And like I said, in the below, I'll put the names of all this stuff. But look at that. That right there, it tastes just like pepper. And then over here, I use this a lot. So you watch my other videos, I cook with this a lot. This is how you identify this plant. This flower right here. You can't really go wrong with this one because this is them dang old things that sticks to your clothes and is aggravating. But this particular plant has 4 times the nutrition as spinach. And it grows everywhere. And see, even the bees like it. But you just pick the leaves. And you know, the young leaves are better. Now, this is what you got to be careful with, though, when you're picking. See, that's a different kind of plant. You want to pay attention, because if you pick the wrong plant, well, it could be the last time. So you really need to know your stuff. And you know, I'm really hungry. Normally I pick a whole bunch of this stuff and it cooks really fast, but for time's sake, so this video don't last too awful long, you just pick the tops, you know. And like I said, I usually put a whole bunch in there, but this is for demonstration purposes, and I'm going to eat it. Now here's another luxury. This here cactus. It ain't all pokey. I cut these little ones off, like this, right here. Oh yeah, this is going in the pot. We gonna eat. But I cut these little ones off here. I can't cut too many. My mama had my hide cutting on her plants. But I get these right here. Let's walk back over to the cooking pot. Like I said, you know, a lot of food right there. You know, there's that same plant. Get the tops off of here. Now, this particular plant here, it's got them round little sticky things on there. Find them, aggravating. Now, you can eat this plant. Yeah, there's them dang old sticky things that sticks to you. Now, you can eat this plant, but this is like, for me, a last resort plant because this has got texture issues. But it's still edible. And while we're here, real quick, here's another plant. Now, I like to pick the tops of these off. Now, you can eat it just like that, but it's going in the pot. Now, here's another one. Just pick, you know, that's what that plant looks like. Now, I'll go in more detail on these plants and the names and all that. But the main thing I wanted to show you today plant right here, it's just a hardy plant. It grows great and it tastes really good. It's very healthy for you. So come back over here to the cooking pot. I normally got a lid on there, but you see that water turning green? I always drink that water. I don't throw it away. It's full of nutrition. Now there's some tops I picked off of them vines, and here's the one that had the little white flowers and those sticky things on there. Now, here's my pepper. Put my pepper in there. Now, I got my cactus. Almost any cactus down here in Florida you can eat. This stuff is so, it ain't even all pokey. I just cut it like this right here. Now, a lot of Latino Americans, now, they eat this stuff a lot. This here cactus, because it's really good. Now, sure, if I had some butter or some bacon grease, sure, that makes it better. You know, bacon makes everything taste better, in my opinion, but I don't have none of that. So I use the tools I have at hand, and this is what I got to eat. There's the leaves from that. Now, if my lovely camera lady can go and get the lid to this. That's my wife. She's so pretty. And there's my home. It's an 8x10 shed. Yeah, look at there. I got an air conditioner. So, you know, when it gets really hot, I'll crank up the generator. Because you and me, you know, I don't like that heat. Just gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now, we're going to let this cook for a little bit. Now, can I pause this and pick it back up? Okay, I'm going to pause it and let it cook and then turn it back on, and I'm going to eat it. Now, here's something else I want to show you. I eat a lot of grasshoppers and stuff, but you really need to cook them all well. You'll get tapeworms. But this particular kind of grasshopper is toxic. If you eat them, you're going to get so sick. So these around here are about the only ones you can't eat. So if you see these here, don't try to eat them, because if you do, they're going to make you sick. You know, and like I said, I eat grasshoppers and all, but this particular kind will make you sick. So don't eat them. And let's go back over here to the pot. It's a getting there, but for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and have my wonderful filmer go ahead and pause this and let it cook for a couple more minutes. Okay, now this is cooked for 5 minutes. I don't like to overcook my stuff. I like it with a little crunch to it. So, like I said, when that water cools off, I'm going to drink that water because it is just full of nutrition. Get this here. Now, this is as plain as it gets, you know. I didn't put no butter in there because I don't have any. I don't have no bacon grease, that's kind of unusual, but just running low right now. So, when everybody's starving to death, I'm going to eat. My wife's going to eat. Now, try not to judge me, okay? Now, I'm an animal lover. I love animals. They taste great. And, you know, try not to judge, but, you know, in a grid down situation, if I'm really hungry, now, I love my little old cat, but I tell you what, if I had to, well, it's meat. Try not to judge me, but this right here is fantastic. Now again, I know, here we go, that boy's gonna kill himself with that salt. But anyway, here's the test. Now look, that's got the same texture as asparagus. Young and tender. That's really good. And it'd be easier for me to eat if I didn't get all my teeth knocked out fighting. And that's part of survival, is you need to know how to fight. Empty hand, because you might have to fight before you can get to your weapon, but that's a whole nother video. But look at this. It's delicious. Here's some of that, which I really like, that cactus. And there's them leaves. It's all great. Make quite the pig out of myself. Hopefully I don't end up on somebody's menu. But anyway, because when everybody else running around all skinny, starving to death, they're going to wonder, how is this fella here looking all healthy? Well, you watch my channel. I got a lot of videos on there. You will survive a grid down situation if you follow my channel. Now, what I need, I need subscribers, so please subscribe to this channel. And please watch my videos and like them, because that raises my algorithm, which, you know, I'm doing this channel to help people like me that I can't go out and spend $1,000 on storing food. I don't have the room, nor have the money. And this here, you don't have to run down and beat it in the head. You know, it's easy. It's right there. You grab it, you cook it, and you eat it. Unlike that cat, you know, I have to chase that thing all over the place before I eat it. And it's a calorie game. Calorie in, calorie out. And plants ain't running. So, I know I ain't supposed to talk with my mouth full, but I'll be honest with you though. That cactus is my favorite. And these here's this one good. It's all good. Look at my beautiful wife. She just got a trap. See, these little tender shoots, they're better. Now earlier in the season, this stuff's a little more tenderer, but it's good to eat the whole time. So if you could do me a favor, please subscribe to my channel. You can share this on Facebook. If you got any questions, leave a comment below. I teach classes. I'm an MMA fighter, boxer, kickboxer. I'll do any kind of fight that pays. I don't fight for free. That's why I work as a bouncer. But anyway, you know, you pretty much got, look, that's a whole meal. That'll keep you alive. You know, that's enough right there to keep you alive for a day. I mean, of course, you want more than that, but, you know, half a loaf is better than no loaf at all. So, please watch my videos. Enjoy them. I got a lot of self-defense tactics on there. And just a little bit of everything. But it's all about survival. And I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your comments. And if you have your own channel, when you subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe to yours. So with that, have a good